Hi everyone, not a cooking one today, but I did really want to show you how I budget for my week ahead with regards to shopping. I had a lot of fantastic feedback with regards to the post I did on the community page. Thank you so much for everybody's responses, brilliant ideas, and I'm making notes and working through. I've replied to, I don't know what the percentage is, to a few, but I'm definitely going to work through more, as I go along. Anyway, this is what I've been doing for years. I write down a meal planner on a little bit of paper. Alongside it is my shopping list, and I always, as a golden rule, always shop and use my calculator whilst I'm shopping. That way, when I go to the till, I know roughly, unless I've made a slight error or it's been reduced and I haven't bothered to work out what that reduction is, because I never do. So say on your, there's 15% off via the app or whatever, I don't bother, I just put the whole price, So it's generally within pennies, the right amount that I've got on my calculator. And that's really helpful, because then if I had shopped blind, and I have done that the odd occasion, and certainly before I started using using the calculator as I shopped, it would be it could be £30 more than I anticipated, because supermarkets are really heavily designed to get you to buy stuff, Probably one of the reasons why I do shop in Lidl. I'm also one of the other reasons is it has a digital receipts, which I find very useful, especially when I do the cost breakdown. And it is actually the most budget friendly one. They don't sponsor me for this. I shop there because it's the cheapest place at the moment. But I will do comparisons. I think that's a very interesting idea to do that. So come and have a look at how I budget for my weekly shop. And this is actually what I'm going to be using to go shopping with tomorrow, so I do need to do it, but I thought I'd show you how I did it, and I bet you 100% a lot of you are already doing something similar. So come and have a look. So this is just a little bit of paper, and I'll show you one I've done previously, because I'll tell you, in fact it's easier if I show you. So this is one I did previously. It's only for a few days because we had quite a tight week last week, so I went shopping on Friday, but I worked exactly out what I was having on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I stick it on the fridge. So even though this is my shopping list, and I'll just put that over there because it's sort of not current, even though it's my shopping list, I keep it to put it on the fridge so that I can refer to it. So today's Monday, but I know already that we're having spaghetti bolognese, so it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We always have a roast on Sunday, Monday. I'll leave that blank for the moment. So I sort of, you kind of, where the stuff is in your supermarket is roughly where I put. So that's potatoes. I always need potatoes. What I will be doing is checking cupboards. So since I'm having spaghetti bolognese on a Monday, I know I'm definitely not going to be having it on Tuesday. I do like to have it on a Tuesday because that's a tight day for cooking time. So what I'll probably do is, I tell you what, I'm forgetting what I do. I make double batch. When I cook spaghetti bolognese today on the Monday, there'll be enough there to freeze, and I'll make sure I have it for the following Tuesday, so I won't have to buy the materials for that. So I'll show you. I've already got the ingredients because I know I'm going to buy them. So I do use bolognese sauce, but this is because we haven't made a large amount. I've got 2 chopped, or 3, no, that's kidney beans, chopped, so I won't have to buy tomato sauce. I'll do a nice basic bolognese, family favourite. So so I won't need to make bolognese at all this week because I'm going to have some in the freezer. So what I probably will do is but then I don't want mince 2 days in a row, so I'm probably going to put chili con carne there. I do make a homemade one with the spices. I don't use a packet, and that's with rice. So then I know I need to get mince 1 mince for that. And have I already got rice for this? So there's rice up there. And I know that's enough for one family, enough for us. So I don't need to get rice unless I have rice again on a separate meal, but we worry about that when we kind of decide on what we're going to be eating. So that the roast is probably going to be a chicken roast. So I know I need to get chicken. So I do know the prices of things. That'll be £1.99. That's £2.29. That's £4.99 because I get an extra large. I want an easy dinner on Tuesday. So I probably will have something like sausage, chips and beans. Probably egg for the boys. Sausage, egg, chips and beans. Homemade chips. So definitely the pot's coming. That means I need sausages. Probably ×2 because we do have those for, they often have them for a lunch. 1 baked beans. I do have a beans in stock, but it's only 1 tin. And it's always good to have 1 spare for breakfast on a weekend. So it's kind of buying 1 to replace that one that's being used. Wednesday. So because it's chips, potatoes on that day, rice on that day, I've got to try and have something different that's not, you know, you try and sort of, so perhaps pasta. Now I'll put pasta to start with because I know I need to get pasta. So I'm going to write pasta there. But I'll probably do a cream sauce. Like I tend to like to do a bacon and green beans because they work quite well because they're long sauce with it. So I'll go to the freezer and I'll just double check if I've got any frozen green beans. And I don't think I have. So I definitely need some frozen veg. So down here I always put frozen at the bottom. Green beans. Oh, I've run out of peas, so I do need peas. I like cooking my rice with a bit of peas. It makes it taste delicious. So I've put pasta. Oh, I need bacon then. Got frozen, yeah. Oh, cheese. Yeah, so I need cheese for that. But I do have a block of cheese already in the fridge, so I probably won't need to buy cheese. I do need cheese slices though. I do like cup of soups over lunch, but I've got, they're 55p these are, but when you mix a little spoonful of white pepper, it makes it the most delicious cup of soup and costs a fraction of the cost. But I've got plenty of cup of soup, so I don't need them. I do need bread. So I'm going to put bread ×2, 1 for the freezer. And I do need crumpets because we tend to have them at the weekend, especially the boys. ×2, they're only 45p each, so they're well worth for the bunging in the freezer. So now I've got to think about what we're going to have for Thursday. Oh, I'm forgetting I've got leftover chicken. So I'm going to probably make a chicken stew actually. So what I'll probably do, and this is what happens, so I'll write chicken stew here, or casserole, chicken stew or casserole, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to do that. Just so that I know I've swapped the placements. Because I've got chickens, because yesterday we had chicken, roast chicken. I've got leftover chicken in the fridge. I'll just show you. Up there, the carcass, so I can make a casserole from that. And that would be quite a good, useful, you know. I know I've got carrots in the in my fridge, so they'll be all right to go with the chicken stew, and of the potatoes that I'm already buying. I do need a cucumber because I haven't got any, and satsumas. This is just what we like as a family, you know. So Saturday's my last, well, that's it, no, so sorry, Saturday and Monday. Hold on, I need a slurp. Nice. I know I've got loads of coffee. In fact, I do tend to, I do need a sweetener. Sweetener, so I'll just put a sweetener. I don't need eggs. Let's get a bit closer. Saturday, what can I have Saturday? Oh, I do tend to like to do a sort of fake away. It's either a curry, but I'll probably actually want to see we're having rice then, so we don't want to have a curry there. I do allow myself to chop and change if it suits once I've written them down. But Saturday, it's going to be something to do with chips, I think. We're not kids, so we try to avoid having too much pasta because of the, it's just, but it's kind of an easy meal. I could do a lasagna using the the additional, where I've made the spaghetti bolognese on a Monday, that's Monday there, today, I will have quite a lot of bolognese sauce I could use as a lasagna on that day. That means that I only need to make the white sauce, and I've got lasagna sheets. So lasagna and chips would be lovely. We haven't had lasagna for ages. And obviously a veg. So having frozen veg, green beans. Oh, I have finished my cabbage. I do like cabbage with a roast and whatnot. So I'll probably put green beans as a... I don't put lunches because lunches are normally ham. Or with the boys at school, I always have a cup of soup with a cheese sandwich or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of thing that with bread and whatnot. Did I write bread? Have I written bread? Oh yeah, there's bread. Cereal. I know cereal's very low, so... Oh, milk. Milk. Always need milk. I do have about... In fact, I'll check. This is what I do always do this sort of checking. I have this milk, which was for over the weekend, but I always buy a 6-pint milk, which lasts the week because the cereal, etc. And I probably will freeze what's already in the fridge for the over the weekend when that 6-pint runs out. I know I don't need any of the... I've got one whole roll of kitchen towel in the cupboard, so I don't need to get that. This Fairy, I do use Fairy liquid. I used to use the cheap little version. This is £1.99 for that much. But this will last a week. Whereas when I used to buy the cheap stuff, that would run out inside of a week. You know, it was just ran out very quickly. There we go. Right. Monday. Haven't thought of Monday yet. No, I'm not sure yet. What I do need to think about is things that I might want to cook for budget cooking. Like special ingredients I might be missing. And I don't actually know what I'm cooking this week. It's been one of those. I need to think. Okay, we'll come back to that. Actually, I'm going to need tin tums because I'm getting rid of the ones I've got. Tin tums. Or we could have curry, actually. I do what do you call it? Tandoori masala curry, which is really very lovely. I'll show you the packet. So it's just got a blend of spices. But this is like, I can't remember how much this cost. But it lasts for ages because I make a paste out of it. It makes a very nice, especially with coconut milk. In fact, I need to add that. Yeah, so curry, obviously, that's actually with rice, which means I'm going to have to buy rice because I've only got enough for one in the cupboard. So, but that will mean I'll have rice for the following week. Now, before I go shopping, but at some point later today, I will work out what I'm going to be cooking at Budget Cooking UK, and if I need anything, I'll add it there. But this is my shopping list for this week, and when I've done the shopping, this goes on the fridge so that I know what I'm eating. And in fact, the chicken stew is tomorrow, but I'll probably get the liquid ready today. You know, like boil the carcass and then drain it off and then remove all the meat, so it's ready to add the potatoes and whatnots tomorrow. I might vlog that actually. Because that's a good leftover. Someone said in my community post they'd like to see leftover sort of budget cooking you know, foods, and that's a perfect food. We do tend to like to have a baguette with that, so actually I might get a baguette. So it's worth me checking. Sometimes I go to Lidl to check. So when I go to, oh, see, look, free in-store bakery item. So that's going to be, that will, in fact, I won't get a baguette. Oh no, I'm going to get the most expensive item that's in the bakery. And this is so useful. I'm sorry if it's flashing. It just means that it's £1.99 for rye bread or soda bread or what was the other one? Sourdough. And that'll be very nice with the chicken stew. And that's perfect because I'll be making that tomorrow. What else do we have? I mean, varies, and it's so like if I needed oil, I know I could get 30% off. In fact, I do need oil, but some olive oil, because I'm actually completely out. In fact, I'm glad that I nearly forgot that. It's a shame it's not olive oil, but there we are, because that's gone up massive since it used to before. No, I don't need chilies. Do I need any fresh herbs? No, I don't. I do need crisps actually, and I don't normally get pretend hula hoops. I do need a cucumber. Oh, that's handy. See, look, cucumber's on my list, so I'm going to activate that because it expires. I don't know if you can read that. It says expires in 2 days, so that since I'm going shopping tomorrow, that's perfect. So that's a good check. Always good to check. I do like that. Nothing much else. That's pretty good. Okay, right. That's my shopping list done. I do need to, chicken stew for the middle of the week vlog. That's pretty good actually. I'm pleased with that. Ooh, bright light. Oh, man. But this is how I do my shopping, and this will come with me, and I'll be going around with a calculator, so that I know when I get to the till. I mean, our budget roughly varies between £50 to £70 because sometimes things just go over the £50 for a week, but that looks quite light to me. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but I will. Perhaps you'll come with me through for the shop. That might be quite good actually. We'll go shopping for this stuff. I might need to add for Fridays. I don't know what I'm doing on Friday. Maybe the chicken stew. Maybe you can come with me because this is tomorrow. That could go out on Wednesday. I'm thinking out loud. So thanks for watching this, everybody, and thanks so much for all your little suggestions and whatnot. I really, really loved them, and they're definitely, well, it's fantastic. It's very helpful, very helpful. Spring's around the corner, so it sort of feels like, you know, it's nice to sort of see where I could take budget cooking. I don't want to change it as such. I just want to, like, you know, think about a little bit more to add to it, the existing format, if you like, rather than just recipes day in, day out. I do this budgeting is kind of really important, and we budget all the time. So that's how I budget. Let me know how you budget. I'd be really interested, because there could be, you know, it's yeah. I mean, who doesn't have, unless you're really rich, or even they might budget, who knows, but it's a part of our it's a very good skill basically, and something that hopefully we pass down to our children. It's something they should teach in schools, 100%. Anyway, enough of all that. Do you like the flowers? They're the camellias that are in the garden. So lovely, absolutely. I'm hoping they'll root. They might not, but it's worth a go. And if they did root, I'd take them down to the allotment. That's another channel, Plot 25. Go check it out. I have another channel with the Vanderbar Princess. If you're interested in old classics, please go check that out. I will be looking at the engine of that, and that will be coming up on the channel. And there is, in the background, we're hoping a mechanic friend might come and have a look and help with recommissioning the engine. Anyway, because we don't have a first clue on how to start doing that. So I will see you next, hopefully in the supermarket, shopping for this list that we've just created. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.